Here's the top stories for September 25th. Former DPWH executive Bernardo names Escudero, Co, Revilla, and Binay in project kickback scheme. Zaldy Co's ex-security aide links Martin Romualdez in flood control anomalies. Hosaka assumes posts as ICI executive director. Opong may continue to intensify as raising of signal number 4 possible. Bangkok road collapse creates a sinkhole disrupting traffic and prompting evacuations. Former Department of Public Works and Highways. Undersecretary for Operations, Roberto Bernardo dropped an explosive affidavit detailing the systemic corruption in various projects and naming several legislators, department officials, and political personalities allegedly involved in the kickback scheme. Bernardo disclosed this during the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing. He stated that he retired from the DPWH in August 2025 after a 40-year career, executing an affidavit as part of his bid to be placed under the government's Witness Protection Program. He said his testimony comes at great risk to his safety and that of his family. In his affidavit, Bernardo traced his rise from laborer in 1985 to undersecretary in 2017, eventually retiring just last month. He said that since receiving the Senate invitation, he had been collating all written communications, documents, tables and matrices, and lists in my possession to aid the probe. Bernardo recounted conversations linking ICI party list representative Zaldy Co to a 25% commission demand. The affidavit also implicated Senator Francis Chiz Escudero through businessman and campaign contributor Maynard Ngu. Bernardo said that he and Ngu were close friends, and they go years back. Bernardo said he personally met then-Senator Ramon Bong Revilla in 2024, where Revilla sought a 25% cut of project funds. Meanwhile, that same year, Carlene Villa, a staff and trusted confidant of former Senator, now Makati Mayor Nancy Binay, called Bernardo and asked him for a commitment, which was set at 15% of the total amount of the projects. A former security consultant of ICI party list representative Zaldy Co has named former House Speaker Martin Romualdez as one of the lawmakers whom he said is allegedly involved in the anomalous flood control project scandal. Orly Guteza, Co's security aide, said that as part of his job, he was assigned to carry and deliver luggages to certain locations, starting when he was hired by the congressman in December 5, 2024. Guteza, a former soldier, said he used to report at the 56th floor of the Horizon Residences in Bonifacio Global City, where Co is living. A member of the Philippine Marines, Guteza first apologized to his colleagues in the military during his testimony and said that he only wanted to disclose whatever information he has for the future of the country. According to Guteza, he knew he was delivering luggages containing garbage, a term he coined for the piles of money he was carrying as part of his duty, which approximately amounts to more or less 48 million pesos each. Certain individuals, he said, are expected to deliver suitcases containing money during garbage duty. This, in turn, will be received by a certain John Paul Estrada and Mark Texe, Co's executive assistants. Both are assigned to count the money. Newly appointed Independent Commission for Infrastructure Executive Director Brian Keith F. Hosaka assumed his new post after taking his oath of office on Thursday, September 25th, before Supreme Court Associate Justice Jose Maidas P. Marquez. Under the appointment issued by President Marcos last Wednesday, September 24th, lawyer Hosaka will manage the day-to-day operations of the ICI with the rank of Undersecretary. The ICI was created under Executive Order No. 94. The Commission has started its mandate as a fact-finding body to investigate corruption and irregularities in flood control and other public works projects. Before his ICI appointment, Hosaka was SC spokesperson and later as Commissioner of the Governance Commission for Government-Owned and Controlled Corporations under the Marcos administration. Severe tropical storm Opong may continue to intensify over the Philippine Sea and possibly reach typhoon strength before landfall in Bicol region by Friday morning or afternoon, September 26th. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said on Thursday, September 25th. Pagasa said that while Opong is likely to continue strengthening and could peak at typhoon category before landfall, but marginally favorable conditions also mean it may remain a severe tropical storm upon hitting land. It added that once over land, Opong is expected to weaken, but could re-intensify after emerging over the West Philippine Sea. A part of a road in Bangkok collapsed Wednesday, leaving a large sinkhole that disrupted traffic, damaged infrastructure, and prompted evacuations in the surrounding area. There were no casualties, but 3 vehicles were damaged by the collapse in Thailand's capital, Bangkok City Governor Chadchart Sitapunt said, adding that officials believe the collapse was caused by construction work at an underground train station. People were evacuated from the police station and other buildings. A nearby hospital said it would close the outpatient services for 2 days, although Bangkok city officials said the hospital's structure was not affected. Officials cut electricity and water in the area as a precaution. Chadchart said crews were working to fix the hole as quickly as possible, fearing heavy rain could cause further damage. Bangkok is experiencing its rainy season, which typically extends from May through October. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.